Like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
If you're in the Minot area and looking for a rental, start here. I just moved and had no idea where to begin, but then I found Creative Property Management. They've got the most listings in town, apartments, townhomes, even single-family homes. They made it easy, helped me find a place that felt like home, and their 24/7 maintenance means no stress. Whether you're new to the area or just ready for a change, book a tour with CPM today.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Since 2003, the architects and engineers at Ackerman Esvold have been enhancing everyday life. From response times to commute times, we've helped create critical infrastructure, enhancing highway safety, flood protection, and public education. And we're no stranger to enhancing fun, family outings, and even game time. Ackerman Esvold, working to enhance your everyday life.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on! Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
Not everyone starts their day at the same time or in the same way. But no matter when or how, Ferendry Electric Cooperative is there to help power every moment of it in countless ways. Because whenever it starts, one thing is certain: we never stop. Ferendry Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Broadcast of tonight's basketball match here on PSP Network, being brought to you by Ferendry Electric Cooperative, your local electric cooperative, providing energy-saving marathon water heaters and other electric heating products, including boilers, baseboard heaters, and shop heaters. Contact Ferendry Electric today for more information. Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to Kenmare High School as we bring you girls basketball tonight here on PSP Network. I'm Jonas Nelson. Glad to have you along here this evening as, for me, I kick off the season in high school basketball here tonight. with the same matchup that I did to kick off the season last year, except this game, of course, was at South Prairie last year, as the South Prairie-Max Royals take on the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, as we're into this three-class system, this being the third year of that now. Of course, South Prairie-Max plays in Division B, and for Kenmare Bowbells, they South Prairie-Max plays in Division A, Kenmare Bowbells plays in Division B. So a cross-division matchup here tonight to begin the season. This is our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Valvoline Instant Oil Change is your locally owned oil change headquarters with 25 years of the Lundins taking care of people. You simply stay in your car, you drive through, you get your oil changed, and typically about 15 minutes or less, and then you are on your way. You can find them in Minot and Bismarck. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where local actually matters. For Kenmare Bowbells hosting this game this year, they come in with this being their season opener as the first competition of this 25-26 campaign tonight here as they host the Royals. Meanwhile, for South Prairie-Max, this will be their second game of the season as they traveled down to Carrington and took on the Cardinals last night to begin the season. As you see, the South Prairie-Max Royals ranked #1 in the preseason poll for Division A girls basketball. And a bit of an upset as the Carrington Cardinals, who are not in the top 5 but did receive votes in that initial preseason poll, came back in the fourth quarter and got the victory. 54-47 was the final. So #1 goes down in their first game of the season, and I think we'll all be interested to see how they will bounce back here tonight in Kenmare in their second game of the season. Limited schedule last night to open up the week. Also in Division A was Botno picking up a win over North Star 59-31. Hazen won over Ned Rose to begin the season 53-44. And then it was Benson County, ranked #1 in Division B, with a big win over Griggs Midkota to start the season, 74-40. Cavalier over Nelson County, 57-46 in Division B. And that was the schedule last night, with a full schedule of games across Division A and Division B here on this Tuesday night. South Prairie-Max, as I mentioned, ranked #1 in the initial preseason poll here for Division A. Kenmare Bowbells comes in tied for #5 in the Division B poll to start off the season. Also in Division A tonight, ranked opponents going as #4 ranked Devils Lake goes up against #2 Valley City in the Division A polls. That's another highlight game taking place in the state of North Dakota, plus a full schedule of games across the area tonight. Beulah is hosting Des Lacs Burlington. Bishop Bryan is at Ned Rose. Stanley is playing at Killdeer tonight. Some of the games in the area here in girls basketball that are taking place tonight across the region. Rewind back to last year for South Prairie-Max playing in Division A. Went 26-2 on the season. Suffered a loss in the region semifinals to Rugby, but then would bounce back, win a state qualifier, and go on to the state tournament, where they would lose their second game of the season to the Valley City Highliners in the state semifinals, 60-59. Bounce back to beat Devils Lake for third place at 64-56. So 26-2, placing third at the state tournament in Division A was South Prairie-Max last year. Meanwhile, for Kenmare Bowbells in Division B, wound up with a 25-4 record on the season, and the only loss that suffered on the year was the season opening loss at South Prairie. This matchup last year was a 53-47 game in favor of the Royals with a 6-point win. They also had a 5-point loss to Botno in December, but then would not lose again until the region championship to Berthold, 41-40. Winning a state qualifier, they would go to the state tournament there in Jamestown, went all the way to the championship game, where they took on Benson County, and Benson County would get the win 69-56 as Kenmare Bowbells would place second at the Division B state tournament last year. Two teams that have been very successful over the last handful of years. In fact, you go back even to the 2 division before we started this 3 division. You count that as well. And the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers have made the state tournament 5 consecutive years, starting in the year 2021 all the way up through last year. And again, we mentioned the success of South Prairie-Max as well. So should be a good one here tonight between these two teams, and a lot of storylines to look at here, including, again, how the Royals will respond after that first loss last night. This is the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Next time you need an oil change, we encourage you to stop in, get your oil changed. I took my car there just, I think, a week and a half ago, and it is super convenient. You drive up to the door, they get you in, you get your oil changed. You can watch the whole process there as you sit there. They do a safety check, make sure your tires are inflated and your oil is changed, and then you're on your way with your day in about 15 minutes or less. Super convenient. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Minot and Bismarck is where you'll find them, and they are where local actually matters. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. We'll take a break here on our pregame. Much more to come your way as we get you ready for this one between the Conkers and the Royals tonight here on PSP Network.
Why have so many people made Dakota Square Arco their favorite convenience store? It could be the quality of the Arco fuel, the great selection of snacks, drinks, and convenience items, the amazing touchless car wash, including their monthly car wash club, the clean restrooms, or the free air. Most of all, it's the warm, friendly customer service. See for yourself at Dakota Square Arco, 1520 24th Avenue Southwest in Minot.
Our initial reaction when we realized he had 2 broken bones was fear. Then once we realized and got a plan with Trinity and our doctor, a lot of comfort.
He told me that he can fix my arm, and he showed me a lot of stuff that he could do to help me.
Trinity Health Orthopedics is as good as you can find anywhere in the country. A lot of us take pride in that, and that's why we stay here and we keep doing what we do.
Trinity Health, making more possible.
Our history sets us on our path. From the moment we're born, we begin our walk through life. We learn so we can discover. We find our passion and develop our skills. We build relationships. We start thinking about what we're going to leave behind to those we love. Let our legacy help shape yours. First International Bank and Trust. No matter your place in life, we can help you live first.
Being in business for over 25 years, we've learned a lot about why local matters. Unlike those guys, we take pride in our work and back our tires with our Plus Plan guarantee to get the most out of your tire's lifespan.
Are the tires the same size on all the sides?
We strive to provide great value to our guests and lowest prices guaranteed.
That's not good.
Stop at a trusted tire and auto and get a set of tires from people you know and trust, and will even match those guys.
Welcome back to Kenmare High School here on your Tuesday night as we have our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show here on PSP Network. Next time you need an oil change, stop into Valvoline in Minot and Bismarck to get your oil change. Another fine sponsor here on PSP Network. We say a big thank you to all of these sponsors to help us come out and promote these area athletes. We hope that as you watch, that you will make note of these businesses, that you see their ads, you hear us mention them, you would give them first opportunity for your business next time you need their products and service. That's the best way that you can thank them for their support of PSP Network, as again, we promote these local athletes. Another one of those sponsors, our friends at Minot State University. They have over 100 areas of study, and you will earn the degree for the career you desire. Also, more than 96% of recent MSU grads are either employed or continuing their education, which means Minot State grads get jobs, period. Minot State University, be seen be heard, be you. Well, we mentioned a full night of basketball here tonight as we're getting started in the season with games Des Lacs, Burlington, and Beulah. Stanley playing at Killdeer. South Hart is at Newtown tonight. Flasher plays at Standing Rock. Some of the games here in the western part of the state. A game in Watford City tonight has Tioga hosting Bowman County. Also number 5, Grand County Mott Regent, who's tied with Kenmare Bowbells for number 5 in the Division B polls. They're at New Salem Almont to begin the season. And number 3 in the B poll is Maple River as they host Medina Pingree Buchanan. So it's back. Basketball is back. Let's take a look at the poll. The Division A preseason poll. A look at that brought to you by our friends at Sport Clips. And as you see, South Prairie-Max in that preseason poll ranked number 1 with 7 first place votes. Valley City coming in at number 2 with 8 first place votes. The Thompson Tommies with 1 first place vote. 3rd, Devils Lake and Kindred rounding out that top 5. Turtle Mountain, Central Cass, Carrington, and Shiloh Christian, as you see there, were the other teams that received some votes in that poll. Poll is voted on by the North Dakota Associated Press, Sportscasters, and Sports Writers Association. Meanwhile, the Division B poll, it was ranked number 1, the defending champions, Benson County, all 16 first place votes for them. Berthold at number 2. Maple River 3rd, Lemoore Litchfield Marion 4th. And then as I mentioned here a moment ago, Kenmare Bowbells and Grand County Mott Regent are tied for 5th in that preseason Division B poll. Tioga and Langdon Area Munich did receive some votes in that poll. And those polls are voted on, of course, by the North Dakota Associated Press, Sportscasters, and Sports Writers Association. UPS store is located on South Broadway in Minot. They're open Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 7, Saturday 8:30 to 3. In the Marketplace Foods Plaza on South Broadway in Minot. For all your packing and shipping needs, stop into the UPS store. And when you're looking for a great pizza, it's Planet Pizza. The best pizza on the planet is Planet Pizza. For over 25 years, they've been around with the largest laser tag playground in the region. They have a giant and delicious lunch buffet. It is delish. And they deliver as well. In fact, you can give them a call right now and get delivery at 701-852-1700 for Planet Pizza. Pre-game timeout here on our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. A look at starting lineups, setting the rosters, the national anthem, and more coming as we return to Kenmare High School.
I can't believe I wrecked my car.
There's some things in life we can't control, but what's important is how we respond. At Jerome's Collision Center, they provide the highest quality of service, assuring the job gets done stress-free and making it feel like a breath of fresh air. And to give you peace of mind, they handle the insurance.
Are you even a therapist?
Don't worry about it. Jerome's, they're the experts. Jerome's.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
If you're in the Minot area and looking for a rental, start here. I just moved and had no idea where to begin, but then I found Creative Property Management. They've got the most listings in town, apartments, townhomes, even single-family homes. They made it easy, helped me find a place that felt like home, and their 24/7 maintenance means no stress. Whether you're new to the area or just ready for a change, book a tour with CPM today.
Ladies and gentlemen, I ask you to please stand.
Welcome back here to Kenmare High School. It's time now for our national anthem as we honor America. And a big thank you to all of those serving and those who have served and their families as we say thank you for your sacrifice so we have the freedoms that we have today here in the U.S. All right, let's take a look at our starting lineups here. As we check out the starting lineups, brought to you by the UPS store. For the visitors on the scoreboard, the South Prairie-Max Royals, they'll start this way. Riley Rutledge, 5'9" junior guard. Macy Talbot, 5'9" senior guard. Scotty Beck, 5'11" senior guard, along with Bree Rose, 5'9" senior forward, and Abby Mickelson, a 5'10" senior center. The other Royals, Maya Gunville, Reagan Trudell, Brielle Hillestead, Maya Rao, Madison Seiss, and Kinley Schilla. Head coach this year, Corey McIver, taking over for Tanner Moser as the head coach for the Royals this year. Home team on the scoreboard, the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. They'll send out McKenna Mao, a 5'9" senior at guard. Kylie Offorth, a 5'6" freshman at guard. Taya Offorth, a 6' senior at center. Riley Hedberg, a 5'5" senior at forward, and also at forward, Anna Peterson, a 5'9" senior. Natasha Breckus, Charlotte Breckus, Kendall Gilseth, Mercedes Miller, Kenna Offorth, Jadlyn Jensen, Micaiah Jensen, and Brooklyn Nelson are the other Honkers on the roster. Mike Zimmer is head coach for Kenmare Bowbells. Ryan Offorth, assistant. Amber Rodine, also assisting Kenmare Bowbells. The assistants for Corey McIver for South Prairie-Max, Megan Johnson, and Carson Hager. That wraps up our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Locations in Minot and Bismarck to serve you. Stop in Valvoline Instant Oil Change next time you need an oil change. And ready to get things underway. Bree Rose will step in against Taya Offorth to jump center. And we are underway here at Kenmare High School. Honkers will take possession here to start things off. Mao with it near side. Now handing off on the wing. Hedberg now stolen away, and a turnover for the Honkers as Riley Rutledge on the attack. Missed the shot though. Back, and a traveling violation is pulling up to set up for the shot. There was Hedberg. So a couple of early turnovers here for Kenmare Bowbells. And the Royals played last night in Carrington. A little road warrior here to start the season. A trip to Carrington last night and Kenmare tonight. And a turnover. Rutledge missed Macy Talbot on the cut into the lane. Royals will set up in that full court pressure. Into the corner they'll go to Mao. Peterson trying to get it up ahead. Gets it up to Offworth. Finally across the timeline to Taya Offworth. She'll launch the three from the near side. That one's in and out. Rutledge there with the rebound. Long skip pass across to Scotty Beck. Beck driving baseline, and they'll say she dribbled it off her leg out of bounds. So each team with 2 turnovers here within the first minute of play in the contest. No score yet on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Mao, long pass to Taya Offworth. She'll skip it across. Kylie, 3-ball, no. Peterson will run down the rebound here in the corner. Hand off to Mao. Back to the top. Peterson drives and kicks to the wing. Offworth again. Kylie, no. Bree Rose clears it. Pushing the action up ahead. Scotty Beck, and she'll get the layup to go. Scoring her first points of the night. 2-0 on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Back comes Offworth. Hard drive down the lane, and she's going to draw the foul. As that one will be whistled against Macy Talbot. Check the Ryan Family Dealership instant replay. And to the Serve Pro free throw line goes Kylie Offworth. Serve Pro 24/7 emergency service. Whenever you have fire or water restoration or cleanup and construction needed, call Serve Pro. Offworth good on her first and her second. So tied at 2-apiece on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Of course, Kylie has a twin, Kenna Offworth. Both of them freshmen, the younger sisters of Taya Offworth, the senior. First Kenmare Bowbells foul whistled against number 30, which is Anna Peterson. So inbounding baseline, Macy Talbot. Rose with the cut down the right side, too hard on the shot, and Taya Offworth clears the rebound. Mao on the run, crossing to the far side, handing off there. Out of the corner, they'll work it to Hedberg, dribbling to the wing, and back to the point to Taya. Miscommunication between her and Mao, and it goes out of bounds, and that'll be a Honker turnover, their third here in the quarter. Coverage tonight brought to you by Northern Plains Heating and Air. No other choice to seal your heating and air game than Northern Plains Heating and Air. Call Dylan at 222-2155. It's Northern Plains Heating and Air. The three in and out for Riley Rutledge, who claps her hands in disgust. Here comes Kylie Offworth on the drive again, down the left side, and the scoop layup is up and good for the freshman. And the first lead for the Honkers at 4-2. Bree Rose doesn't let that last very long. She's on the attack. Tied at 4. To the near corner, Peterson. Back to Mao. Guarded there by Scotty Beck. They'll work it inside to Offworth, the double team, the kick out. Peterson, 3-ball, no. Tipped and out of bounds, and last touch by Kylie Offworth, they'll say. First substitution of the night is for the Honkers, and in is Kenna Offworth. Kylie's twin sister, 5'9" freshman, will come in for Hedberg. So you got the 3 Offworth sisters on the floor together now, along with Mao and Peterson. Rutledge 3, no. Rebound, put back in, up and good for Macy Talbot. Talbot giving the Royals another 2-point lead at 6-4 on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Here's Mao. Scoop layup is up and good for McKenna. Third tie here in the first minutes of play. 2, 4, and 6. Nice move by Beck at the free throw, reversed behind her back and then drew the foul. She went down the right side of the lane, and that will be Kenna Offworth picking up her first. Second team foul, sending to the free throw line Scotty Beck, the 5'11" freshman. Makes good on her first free throw. Had 18 points last night in that loss in Carrington to lead the Royals. In fact, she was the only Royal player in double figures. Second one bounces off, and Taya Offworth will clear it. It's a 1-point advantage at 7-6. Royals with it. Around to Mao on the near wing. McKenna, couple dribbles, cut off there. Back to Peterson at the top. She'll go left side to Offworth. To Taya up top, now inside to Peterson. Scoops it with the left hand. Rutledge clears the rebound for South Prairie-Max. Long pass to Rose. To Beck in the near corner, tipped out of bounds by Kenmare. The first substitutes for head coach Corey McIver off the bench. Maya Gunville, number 0, a 5'8" junior. And also into the lineup, number 10 is, or excuse me, number 20 is Maya Rao, the 5'5" junior. Taya Offworth with the rebound, double teamed on the baseline, and they're going to call a reach-in foul on the Royals, which will go against Scotty Beck. That'll be her first, team's second. 3:51 to go here in period number 1. Against the press, it's a steal. Up top to Rutledge. Riley, right side to Beck, cut off there by Peterson. Long three for Rutledge, good for Riley Rutledge. And a timeout. Or no, excuse me, the pass tipped out of bounds. That three for Riley Rutledge puts her over 1,000 career points. She was 2 points away entering tonight. And so congratulations to Riley Rutledge here in second game of her junior year, surpasses 1,000 career points. That's why you heard the big cheer from the Royal fans here. She'll have it again after the turnover. Top of the key, Scotty Beck will try it. She'll knock down a 3-ball. Just like that, the lead is ballooned to 7 for South Prairie-Max. Another steal. Rutledge, another 3, yes. 6 turnovers for the Honkers here in the first period. And a 10-point advantage just like that. The other way. Kenna Offworth will connect on the bucket. 2:45 to go here in the first. Tried to lob it down low to Rose, but it's tipped and turned over. Here's Mao on the dribble. Guarded by Rao. She'll bounce it on the baseline. Down low to Offworth. Missed the shot. Rebound to Bree Rose. She'll bring it up across the far side. Now leaves it to Rutledge at the point. Riley working against Taya Offworth down the left side. Kicks out to Gunville. Tipped, picked up by Beck. She'll go down the right side and draw the foul. Free throws coming with 2:14 to go here in the first, as that foul will go against McKenna Mao, her first, team's third here in the quarter. And so Scotty Beck back to the free throw line. 6 points. Misfires on the first here. A free throw, a 2 and a 3 for Scotty here early on. Abby Mickelson in, number 33. Rose gets a rest. Mao will come out of the lineup for head coach Mike Zimmer. Macy Talbot back in. Scotty Beck will get a rest. Peterson gets it in. Natasha Breckus, just an 8th grader. Wears number 1, dribbles across the line against Talbot. Pass back to Peterson at the top. Works it near side. Offworth around to far side. Kylie hands off to Kenna, now to Taya. Peterson, free throw line. That's blocked by Rutledge. Rebound taken by the Royals. On the run in the lane, Gunville. The kick out. Rutledge, 3 from the corner. No. Rebound, Talbot. Another chance for the Royals here. Mickelson mishandles it, but gets it back to Riley Rutledge, and they'll reset. 95 seconds to go here in the first. Gunville, runner at the elbow. That rims out. Rebound taken down by Offworth. Kylie on the run to Peterson. Her pass into the lane, tipped away. Unofficially 7 turnovers for Kenmare Bowbells here in the first quarter. Rutledge just inside the free throw. No. Breckus headed for a moment, now picked up by Kylie Offworth as the freshman races up the far side by defenders. Kicks it to the near corner to Peterson. Now to Breckus on the wing, and the 8th grader nails a 3. First 3 for Kenmare Bowbells, much needed. Down to 45 seconds to go in the period. 6-point lead at 17-11 for South Prairie-Max. Gunville will leave it up top to Rao. Now to Rutledge. To Talbot. Macy down to 10 on the shot clock. Down the right side. Tries a step-through move, and a whistle and a foul will be called against Kenmare Bowbells. And that'll go against Anna Peterson, her second. 4th team foul in the quarter, so Royals will inbound on the baseline with 24 seconds to go. Nice cut to the left side. Maya Gunville spinning, but can't get it to drop. Battle for the rebound on the floor. Players, and finally got a whistle and a foul that'll be called here. As this one will go against Maya Rao of South Prairie-Max, her first, 3rd team foul. Just under 14 seconds remaining in the period. Breckus across the line, guarded there by Rao. Now leaves it at the point. Offworth has it. Kenna back to Kylie. 3 seconds, 2 down the lane, and couldn't get the shot off before the end of the period. 1 in the books, and it's the Royals up by 6 here on PSP Network.
Our stylists are trained to understand the nuances of cutting men's hair. Less pomp, more adore, huh, Brittany?
Square face, wavy hair.
Mid-fade with a textured top. Finish it off with a hard part and taper that neckline, coach.
Cowlick, what's the move? It's not just all about hard work here.
Hit all. 7. Pressure. Points. Yeah.
It takes expertise to be a sport clip stylist.
Here?
That's the spot. Right there, huh?
Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Welcome back to Kenmare High School. Thanks for tuning in tonight. BSN creates exclusive personalized solutions for North Dakota high school and collegiate programs. From custom equipment, uniforms, coaches' apparel, to fanwear, branding, and more. They do it all. Contact your local BSN sales pro today. And thanks also to Farstead Oil for their sponsorship. Contact their skilled sales team about all your wholesale fuel, mobile lubricant, and DEF needs. Royals with the ball, leading by 6 here as we start the second. Rutledge through a double team, tripped up, and a whistle and a foul that will be called. And this one goes against Kenna Offworth. That'll be 2 on her. First of the quarter. So Royals inbound to the baseline. Macy Talbot will do so. Lobs it out between the circles to Bree Rose. Around the Mickelson screen, leaves it out for Scotty Beck. High arcing 3 off the rim, and Taya Offworth collects the rebound. Up ahead to the near corner, and they'll work it now to Kenna Offworth. Back to Mao. Now around to Peterson on that left wing. Looks down low, nobody open, so they'll back around to the near wing. They'll get it to Offworth. Driving baseline and cut off there. Kenna back to Peterson at the top. 8 on the shot clock. Mao, top of the key, 3 short. Rutledge rebounds and the outlet to Beck. Quickly up ahead to Talbot. She'll pull up baseline. 6-footer in and good for Macy. 4 points on the contest for Macy Talbot. And her team up by 8. Offers three, no. Peterson, though, with an offensive rebound on the near side. Up top, Taya Offworth penetrates just below the free throw, and Taya will score her first bucket of the night. 6-point lead, Royals. Beck cut off on the baseline by Peterson. Around to Talbot up top. Hands off to Scotty Beck. Now to Mickelson. To Riley Rutledge near corner. Three ball good. Riley Rutledge with 3 threes on the night. She's got 9, equaling her total from last night in Carrington. And her team is up by 9 at 22-13. Timeout by Mike Zimmer as his team was struggling against that full court press. So we'll take a break here on PSP Network.
Is excited to introduce the fabulous edition of the Master Spas line, including the phenomenal Michael Phelps Swim Spas. Enjoy the relaxing health benefits and enjoy 0% financing up to 72 months or up to $5,000 off on all spas. You'll also find $2,000 off the MSRP on all pools, swim spas, and saunas. Come see for yourself the outstanding lineup of Master Spas, including the Michael Phelps Swim Spas, exclusively at Magic City Home Leisure.
Big thank you goes out to Prairie-Max Electric Cooperative, your local electric cooperative, providing energy-saving marathon water heaters and other electric heating products like boilers, spaceport heaters, and shop heaters. Contact Prairie-Max Electric today for more information. A fine sponsor here on PSP Network, we say thank you to. Honkers with it, down by 9 here early in period number 2. Taya Offworth guarded by Rose. Leaves it up top now to Micaiah Jensen, who checked in, number 35 at the timeout. Far side, the three is going to be short off the iron for Offworth. Rebound, Mickelson has it. Leaves it off to Riley Rutledge. Ahead to Talbot. Rutledge driving, kicking. Scotty Beck, three, no. Long rebound, run down to the near side by Kenna Offworth. Kylie brings it up and double teamed on the sideline. She's dribbled on the sideline out of bounds, and a turnover for Kenmare Bowbells. By my tally, 8 in the game for Kenmare Bowbells, 3 for South Prairie-Max in the turnover category. Macy Talbot setting up the offense against now looking like a 2-3 zone that the Honkers have switched to from man. Rutledge trying to wrap around pass, and turnover number 4 for South Prairie-Max. Here comes Kenmare Bowbells. From behind, Bree Rose tried to reach in and poke it away from Kylie Offworth. Bree will get the foul, her first of the quarter on the Royals. Maya Gunville back in for South Prairie-Max. Rutledge to the bench. And back in for Kenmare Bowbells. Mercedes Miller, number 11. Mercedes, a 5'5" freshman. So the turnover gives it back to the Royals. Just over 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Abby Mickelson inbounding on the near side to Macy Talbot. Macy dribbles near wing, now penetrates to the bucket. Her floater, no good, but right there, Scotty Beck. Her shot won't go. And the rebound tipped out of bounds by Taya Offworth of Kenmare Bowbells. Kinley Schilla in for her first action of the night for the Royals, number 34, a 6'2" sophomore. And Anna Peterson comes back in for the Honkers as Taya Offworth will get a rest. Talbot inbounding baseline, right side to Beck, cutting down the lane, cut off there. Feeds it back to Gunville, and it goes into backcourt. That'll be an over and back violation and turnover number 5 on South Prairie-Max. Bones Barbecue Sauce, another sponsor, a true North Dakota original, created and bottled right here in the state. Find it at your local grocer, Cashwise, Marketplace, and Family Fare. Bones Barbecue Sauce. Peterson's inbound. Tried to get it into Mao, but foul committed there by Scotty Beck, and that'll be 2 on Scotty. Second of the quarter. So Peterson again will try in front of the Royals bench. Gets it in to Offworth. Work it to Miller, and now back to Peterson at the top. She'll hand off to McKenna Mao. Left side. Back up to Peterson. To the corner to Jensen. Guarded there by Gunville. She'll be cut off on the wing. Down to 14 on the shot clock. In trouble. Finally gets it up top to Miller. Mercedes, couple dribbles. Now to Mao near side. 6 on the shot clock. Peterson, 3-2. Jensen near wing. Her 3 off the rim. Rebound up to Scotty Beck. And on the run, Scotty down the right side. Step around, reverse layup is up and good. 9 in the ball game for Scotty Beck as a lead, the largest of the night at 11 now for South Prairie-Max. Jensen's 3 is up and good in return. Back comes Rose. Hard drive along the baseline, and the shot won't go. So 2 free throws up and coming as we check the Ryan Family Dealership instant replay of Jensen's made 3. 2 shots coming for Bree Rose as that foul is whistled against Jensen. Her first. Second of the quarter. Rose with 2 points. Last year, 64% from the free throw line was Bree. Averaging about nearly 9 points and 4 rebounds tonight. She had 2 last night in Carrington. 1 more for Rose. No good. Rebound taken by Mao. Lead of a dozen, or excuse me, a lead of 8. Honker turnover gives the Royals another chance here with 3.5 to go. First half. Rose at the top. Dribbling to the far side, gives it off to Gunville in the corner. Maya trying to work against Miller. On the baseline, a whistle and a foul going to be called. And this one will be whistled against Anna Peterson. And that'll be trouble for her. That'll be her 3rd foul of the night. 3rd of the quarter. Horn sounded, but the horn sounded because of a sub, but they had already given the ball to Talbot, so they will not allow the sub to come in yet until the next dead ball. Inbound to Mickelson. Rutledge near wing. Her 3 a little bit hard. Rebound taken down by Offworth. Up ahead to her older sister, Teo, with the fast break layup. So a lead of 6 for the Royals. Down to Schilla. Schilla shot blocked by Offworth. Peterson comes away with it, and then she's called for traveling. Peterson with those 3 fouls will come out of the lineup for Mike Zimmer. Charlotte Breckus, 5'5" junior, number 3, into the lineup for the first time tonight. Talbot again inbounding, gets it into Rutledge near corner. Down to Schilla. Mickelson up top, her 3 off the rim. Taya Offworth clears the rebound. And then coming from behind, a reach-in foul on Riley Rutledge trying to steal the ball back. That's her first. 3rd of the quarter on the Royals. Thanks also to Val Cyclery for their sponsorship. Locally owned and operated downtown Minot since 1960. Full line of e-bikes that they have a service for in their shop. Sharpening center for them as well, and also fitness equipment at Val Cyclery. Traveling called against Offworth. Talbot out. Scotty Beck back into the Royals lineup. Beck with it up top, dribbles near side around the Mickelson screen, down the right side. The kick to Gunville, tipped and stolen away. On the run, and a left-handed scoop layup no good for Miller. Rutledge will clear for the Royals. 2-on-1 break. Beck mishandled the ball, tried to feed it back to Gunville and threw it away. Back-to-back turnovers for South Prairie-Max. Miller fakes the 3, drives her floater from the free throw. No. Mickelson clears. Up ahead to Schilla, but Schilla wasn't looking for it, and it goes off of her, taken by Offworth. Fouled as she heads down the left side of the lane. Kylie will have free throws upcoming with 1:48 to go in the half. Riley Rutledge picks up her second foul, fourth team foul in the corner on South Prairie-Max. And head coach Corey McIver wants a 30-second timeout. So we'll take a break. 6-point lead for the Royals.
Jersey Mike slices your sub right in front of you, see? The slicer, the meat and cheese, it has a rhythm.
This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah. The rhythm of the slice. This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah.
Order for Danny?
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Hey, thanks for tuning in on this Tuesday night. Thanks to the Aggie Foundation. They are one of our sponsors of our Player Performance of the Week that you can vote on each week. Learn more about their charitable work at aggiefoundation.com. So to the Serpro free throw line goes Kylie Offworth, the 5'6" freshman. 4 points, all coming in the first quarter, including a pair of made free throws. Makes good on the free throw here. Cutting the lead back to 5, and one more will cut it back to 4. 24-20. Here's Beck on the attack. Scotty has it roll off the rim, and Taya Offworth will clear the rebound. Royals have had some good looks close to the bucket, but those shots have not fallen. The three not falling for Miller. Taya Offworth there with the rebound and the putback. 6 for Offworth, and the Royal lead is down to 2 points. 24-22. Rutledge around the screen from Mickelson, falls down, loses the ball, and then a held ball as she's on her knees. McKenna Mao reached in to tie her up. It'll be a held ball. It'll go the way of Kenmare Bullbells. Now goes a South Prairie-Max turnover, number 8 on the night for them. So Kenmare Bullbells can tie or, with a 3, retake the lead here. Minute to go in the half. Mao will try that 3. No, in and out. Rebound Offworth. Kenna kicks back to Taya. Now back to Kenna on the wing. Try to get it back to Taya on the posting up, but Bree Rose steals the pass. Honker turnover number 13. Here comes Rose. Nice pass. Down low to Mickelson. Missed the shot. Got it back again and then fouled on the second chance. McKenna Mao picks up her second. 4th of the quarter on Kenmare Bullbells. So to the Serpro free throw line goes Abby Mickelson. 5'10" senior looking for her first point of the night, and there it is. She had 6 last night in the loss in Carrington. Last year, averaging about 7.5 points, 4.5 rebounds a night. 1 of 2 at the line this time. Offworth collects the rebound. 3 from Mao off the rim. Bree Rose skies in for the rebound, and then trying to dribble out of there, tripped up. And the foul goes on Kylie Offworth. Her first, that'll be the 5th team foul. So free throws for Bree Rose coming up. Thanks to BNC, our scoreboard sponsor here. Serving North Dakota and Arizona. You can visit BNC Bank online at bnc.bank. Rose sinking both at the free throw line this time. Lead back to 5, 30 seconds to go here in the first half. Offworth across the line to Mao on the near side. McKenna dribbling there. Gets it to Taya Offworth. Spins around Bree Rose, and Taya picks up another bucket, pulling her honkers within 3. 14 seconds to go. Rutledge to Beck. Inside Mickelson, and she'll get the layup. Time running out against the press. Mao, long throw down court. It'll go out of bounds as the horn sounds. We've played 2 quarters here in Kenmare. And at the halftime break, it's the visitors from South Prairie-Max with a 5-point lead over Kenmare Bullbells.
intermission on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Not everyone starts their day at the same time or in the same way. But no matter when or how, Prairie-Max Electric Cooperative is there to help power every moment of it in countless ways. Because whenever it starts, one thing is certain. We never stop. Prairie-Max Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
If you're in the Minot area and looking for a rental, start here. I just moved and had no idea where to begin, but then I found Creative Property Management. They've got the most listings in town, apartments, townhomes, even single-family homes. They made it easy, helped me find a place that felt like home, and their 24/7 maintenance means no stress. Whether you're new to the area or just ready for a change, book a tour with CPM today.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on! Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
Can you remember the last time you were certain that your bank had your back or would go the extra mile to give you the service and attention you need? Partnering with the right community bank can make all the difference. We like to think of a community bank as one that supports its local community. You need to know that whatever your financial future holds, your bank will be there to provide practical support. As a community bank, BNC National Bank will be there for whatever you need in the long haul. Reach out to our team today to learn more about how we're able to help you succeed. Member FDIC.
Why do I bank at First Western? Easy. They take care of their customers.
That's right, Carson. You may be number 11 on the field, but at First Western, you and our customers are never just a number.
First Western provides the best in customer service.
When our customers call with a question, we answer their call personally.
Now that's pro-level service.
Thanks, Carson. Professional, friendly, full-service banking is what you can count on at First Western.
First Western, you can bank on us.
Welcome back to Kenmare High School and to our Jerome's Collision Center halftime report. Accidents happen. It's a part of life. At Jerome's, their goal is to get your car and your life back to the road as quickly as they can. It's a goal that forces them to do more than just fix your vehicle. They've been doing it all since 1975. So next time you need collision repair or other service, call Jerome's Collision Center at 701-852-5126. Collision repair is their specialty, and they value you and your car. 29-24, 5-point lead for South Prairie-Max here at the break. Individual scoring for the Royals, leading them is Riley Rutledge and Scotty Beck, each with 9. Rutledge, her 9 points coming on 3 made threes, 2 in the first quarter, 1 here in the second. Scotty Beck with 9 points. 4 apiece for Macy Talbot and Bree Rose. And Abby Mickelson chipped in with 3 points for their total of 29. Meanwhile, for Kenmare Bowbells, they're led in the scoring column by Taya Offworth, the 6-foot senior. 8 points, all coming in that second period. 4 points apiece for Kylie Offworth and twin sister Kenna Offworth. 3 for Natasha Breckus. 3 points also for Micaiah Jensen, and 2 points for McKenna Mao for their total of 24. It was 17-11 at the end of the first quarter. The Honkers do outscore the Royals by a point in that second period, 13-12, and again they lead at 5 here at halftime. We had 3 ties early on in the ball game in that first quarter. We're tied at 2, at 4, at 6, but then it was Riley Rutledge hitting a 3, which put her over 1,000 career points. She needed 2 points coming in. She hit that 3, which put her over 1,000. A big cheer from the Royals fans, and then the Royals would just take off from there, scoring the next 10 points, leading 16-6 early on in that first period. The largest lead, however, for the Royals, 11 at 24-13, their largest lead. Meanwhile, for Kenmare Bowbells, the 3 ties, but other than that, 1 lead, and that was at 4-2 early on in the game. So the Royals leading here as we are in our halftime. Again, a big thank you to Jerome's Collision Center for helping to bring you our halftime report. Next time you need collision repair, call Jerome's Collision Center, 701-852-5126. They've been doing repair since 1975, and I can testify they do a fantastic job. It was, I believe, a year ago this past summer that we had major hail damage to our Suburban. Got caught in a storm and had huge hail, major damage. They fixed it all and it looks brand new. Fantastic job done by Jerome's Collision Center. Highly recommended as the next time you need collision repair, you stop into Jerome's. Break here on PSP Network. Second half action coming your way after this break.
Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no, you can't put ranch on steak, or can you? Shots Crossroads, don't forget the ranch.
At Planning Team Financial Advisors, we help individuals create their personalized strategies. We specialize in financial planning, retirement planning, insurance, and 401k distribution options. Don't leave your future to chance. Call Planning Team Financial Advisors today for a free retirement review. Planning Team Financial Advisors, your plan, your future, your team.
We started with small beginnings. And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. Today, we give you the power to grow your ideas by building meaningful relationships in the communities we serve. Because it's the same place we started. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
Since 2003, the architects and engineers at Ackerman Esvold have been enhancing everyday life. From response times to commute times, we've helped create critical infrastructure, enhancing highway safety, flood protection, and public education. And we're no stranger to enhancing fun, family outings, and even game time. Ackerman Esvold, working to enhance your everyday life.
Welcome back to Kenmare High School. Big thank you again to Jerome's Collision Center, halftime sponsor here on PSP Network. Next time you need collision repair, give them a call at Jerome's at 701-852-5126, located up by the airport on North Broadway in Minot, where you'll find Jerome's Collision Center. Ready for third quarter here with a 5-point advantage for the South Prairie-Max Royals. Big thank you goes to First International Bank and Trust also for their sponsorship. They've been around since 1910. Find them online at FIBT.com. First International Bank and Trust. First half, unofficially, I had the Honkers 13 turnovers, 8 for the Royals. Royals will get the ball to start this third period. Now shooting on the bucket on our right as we view it here. Starting five back in. Rutledge, Talbot, Beck, Mickelson, and Rose. And Scotty Beck hits the free throw line jumper, pushing lead back to 7. Trapped here is Offworth, gets it through the double team to her older sister Taya. She'll kick it to Peterson in the corner. Peterson's three, no good, and the rebound tipped out of bounds by Kenmare Bowbells. Foul trouble again on a Peterson for the Honkers with 3, 2 apiece for Mao and Kenna Offworth. Most fouls, 2 apiece for Riley Rutledge and Scotty Beck for South Prairie-Max here at the halftime break. Honkers into a 2-3 zone defense, and the pass inside, tipped away, and goes off of South Prairie-Max for a turnover. The full court press again by the Royals creates a turnover. Bree Rose with it. Can't get it to drop though. Boy, the Royals have just been plagued by missed shots within the arc around the basket there. Don't have a tally, but it must be at least a half dozen or more shots that have missed from close firing range. Honkers get it across the line. Up top, Mao with it. Around to Taya Offworth in the near corner. Shoulder ball back to the wing. Long two is a little too hard. Riley Rutledge will clear it for the Royals. Here's Talbot on the run. Back to Rutledge, setting up for a 3. In and out. On the rebound, a whistle and a foul going to be called here. And this one will go against South Prairie-Max. That'll be the second on Bree Rose. Ryan Family Dealerships for 50 years has been the trusted name for car buyers in Western North Dakota. 5 locations to serve you in Minot and Williston, or shop the inventory at driveryan.com. Kinley Offworth can't connect on a 3. Here come the Royals on the run. Talbot with it. On the wing, gives it back to Rutledge. Now to Beck. Scotty. Back to Riley. Near side, another 3. In and out. Here comes Kenmare Bowbells after the rebound. Taya Offworth. Kicks on the wing there to Hedberg. Now up top, Miles 3 blocked by Scotty Beck. Scotty gets it on the run, and her fast break layup is good on the scoop. Beck with 4 in the quarter, 13 on the night, and the lead is back to 9. Near side, Peterson with the nice cut and makes the layup. First points of the night for Anna Peterson. Keeps the Honkers hanging around at 7. Talbot's pass inside to Mickelson, tipped away by Offworth. Mao on the run with it, down the right side, scoops it under Scotty Beck's arm and puts it up and in. Nice move by McKenna Mao. Lead down to 5. Here come the Honkers back. Rutledge. The Royals try and add their lead with 5 minutes to play here in the third. Talbot on the drive down the left side. She'll put it up and in. Nice strong move by the senior, who just signed a letter of intent to play with the Jimmies at the University of Jamestown next year. Inside, Taya Offworth comes to the near side. Kicks to Hedberg in the corner. Her 3 is up and good. First points for Riley Hedberg. Lead is at 4 for the Royals. Rutledge on the runner. No. Rose with the rebound and the putback, though. Second chance points for Bree Rose. Keeps the lead at 6. Caterson down to Offworth, working against Rose, spinning to her right, and Bree, I think, got her with the body. Might have been clean up top, but body contact will give her foul number 3 on the night. And we'll send Taya Offworth to the Serve Pro free throw line. 24/7 emergency service with trained technicians. Advanced technology, whenever you have fire or water cleanup or restoration and construction that needs to be done, Serve Pro. Maya Gunville in. Macy Talbot out. Rose will get a rest as Maya Rao is in. Hedberg comes out of the honker lineup. Taya Offworth is out of the lineup. Also out is Kinley Offworth. Mao stays in. Breckus is in. Peterson is in. 3 up and good for Scotty Beck. Her second of the night. Back to 7, the advantage. Peterson, hard drive down the near side. Pushed it a little too hard off the glass. Riley Rutledge right there with the rebound. Long pass ahead to Beck. Tipped and stolen away by Peterson. Peterson has it tipped away, and here come the Royals. Rutledge spins out to the corner. Mickelson hands off to Gunville. Down to Abby on that left block. Missed it over Mao, but right there is Maya Rao with the rebound. Scotty Beck. Cross-court pass. Nobody home. Turnover. Unofficially 11 on the night now for South Prairie-Max. Third of the quarter. 7-point lead, South Prairie-Max. McKenna Mao lines up a 3. Wide open, missed it though. Rao with the rebound, and a reaching foul will be called against Charlotte Breckus. Her first. Peterson out, Taya Offworth back in for head coach Mike Zimmer. Here comes Scotty Beck with it. Hands off to Gunville on the wing. Maya up top to Rutledge. Now to Beck again. To Gunville, looking down low. Goes back to Beck at the point. High post, Mickelson trying to dribble in the lane. Pulls up and reaching in and tying her up. Charlotte Breckus with a good defensive stand. And it'll go as a Royal turnover. On the possession arrow, Kenmare Bullwells gets it back. 2:40 to play here in the third. Honkers down by 7. Offworth leaves it off to Breckus, the 8th grader. Back to the top, and now around to Mao on the right wing. Pass down low, tipped and stolen away. Gunville comes away with it. Beck to Rutledge. Down low, Maya Rao spinning baseline, fouled from behind. McKenna Mao will pick it up. That'll be her third. Free throws for Maya Rao, the 5'5" junior. Last year came off the bench to average about 3 points a night. 2 rebounds. 6th the free throw here. Beck and Mickelson out. Talbot back in along with Rose to the lineup for head coach Corey McIver. And meanwhile, Maya Rao calmly sinks both free throws. Pushing the lead up to 9. So we enter the end of the third quarter. Offworth 3, no, good for Kinley. Gunville gets the rebound. Here's Rutledge. Rao bumped and knocked to the floor on the attempt from that right block, and she'll head back to the free throw line. This time, foul whistled against Taya Offworth. Her first. Talbot will inbound to Gunville. Maya's three, no. Rebound taken by Taya Offworth. To Kylie. Up ahead, they'll work it. Back to Kylie, up top of the key. Missed the three. Rutledge, 2-on-1 break now for the Royals. Rao all the way, no. Rutledge rebounds. Another chance for the Royals here. Gunville back to Rutledge. Now Riley back to the point. Pass into the lane, miscommunicated with Rao, and the turnover is here come the Honkers. Kenna to her right into the lane, and the runner up and good for Kenna Offworth. She's got 6. Lead cut to 7 here as we approach a minute to go in period number 3. Rutledge to the near side, down low to Rao, high off the glass, up and good for Maya. Back to 9. 44-35 on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Against Rose, Offworth spinning to the left in a beautiful move for Taya Offworth. Now in double figures with 10. Approaching a half minute remaining in the period. Rutledge to Rose. Hard drive into the lane. High off the glass. Good for Bree. And now a steal on the inbounds by Rutledge. She'll put it up and in. Almost another steal for Rutledge. Honkers with it. Down to 10 seconds to go in the period. Taya, skip pass across near side. Hard drive into the lane. Kenna Offworth, no. Rose, 1 second up ahead, and the pass out of bounds, but the horn sounded first. 3 quarters in the books here at Kenmare. It's the Royals 48, Honkers 37.
Every football fan has their Sunday routine. Maybe it's setting your lineup, firing up the grill, or claiming your spot on the couch. But the center of every Sunday is the drive. The morning drive home before kickoff. The drive to your buddy's watch party. Wherever you're headed, we can take you there.
Not everyone starts their day at the same time or in the same way. But no matter when or how, Ferendry Electric Cooperative is there to help power every moment of it in countless ways. Because whenever it starts, one thing is certain: we never stop. Ferendry Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Thanks for tuning in tonight. Big thank you goes to sponsors like Minot State University, the UPS Store, and Planet Pizza in Minot, all helping to bring you our broadcast here this evening. Lead stands at 11, 48-37. As we start this 4th period, Royals with the ball. Mickelson hands off to Rutledge, gives her a screen. Riley around it, dribbling up top, hands off to Scotty Beck. Lob down to Bree Rose, tipped away and out of bounds. Last touch by Kenmare Bowbills. .16 to lead the way for the Royals for Scotty Beck after 3 periods. 10 points for Taya Offworth leading the Honkers. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Rutledge on the drive. To the elbow to Rose. Bree tries to dribble into the lane but gets tripped up going through a double team. And McKenna Rao will be guilty, and that'll be her 4th. Talbot to inbound. To Beck down the left side, and the shot blocked by Taya Offworth. Here comes the Honkers. Mao with it. To Taya, wide open at the top. Misfired on the 3 though, and Bree Rose collects the rebound for the Royals. And we got a timeout. Scotty Beck in some pain holding her abdomen. as she is going to get helped off the court here. So she'll take a seat at the end of the bench. Maya Gunville in, number 0 for her. Rutledge up top to Abby Mickelson. Mickelson dribbles to the far side, feeds Talbot in the corner. Back to Rutledge up top. Riley cut off at the free throw, gives to Rose left wing. Driving baseline underneath, reverse layup off the backboard. Rebound taken down by Peterson. On the run. Offworth had it poked away and stolen. 6.5 to go in this one. A lead of 11 for South Prairie-Max. Rutledge down the near side. Her floater in and out. Into the hands of Abby Mickelson. Her spinning layup won't go. Taya Offworth finally clears it for Kenmare Bowbells. Outlet to Kinley Offworth, who came back to get it. She's double teamed now, and a 10-second call and a turnover on Kenmare Bowbells. Northern Plains Heating and Air hoping to bring you our broadcast tonight along with BSN and Verendrye Electric Cooperative. Maya Rao in as Abby Mickelson will get a rest for head coach Corey McIver. Macy Talbot to inbound, gets it into Rao. Back to Macy at the top. Rose gives her a screen. Around it down the left side goes Macy. Scoop layup is up and good. Lead up to 13. And Peterson with the near corner shot. A little bit too hard. Talbot runs down the rebound. Talbot will hand off to Bree Rose on the near wing. Out of Rutledge. Into the lane, trying to split defenders. Whistle and a foul called here. And this one will be whistled against Taya Offworth, her second. Riley Rutledge will go to the Servpro free throw line. 11 points on the night for Riley. Her first free throw rolls off the rim. Abby Mickelson back in. Bree Rose will come to the bench. We'll say a big thank you to Farstead Oil. For all your wholesale fuel, mobile lubricant, and DEF needs, contact Farstead Oil. Sponsors also include Bones Barbecue Sauce. And thanks to Vowel Cyclery, downtown Monarch. 1-2 for Rutledge at the line. 14 the advantage now. 5.5 remaining. Peterson near side to Offworth. Into the lane, kicks it up top to Mao. McKenna's three short. Rebound by Gunville. Rutledge up ahead to Rao. Tried to feed it inside, but tipped and stolen away. By my tally, the 14th turnover for the Royals on the night. Near side, Taya Offworth. Hands off to Kenna. Back to Taya. Double teamed and stripped of the ball by Riley Rutledge. Rao back to Rutledge. Riley into the lane. Kicks to Talbot. Her three from the far side. Short. 2-on-1 break for the Honkers. And McKenna Mao will pay it off with the scoop layup with the left hand. Gunville tries to respond with a three, and she does from the near wing. Maya's first bucket of the night. And the lead up to 15 on the night. Timeout taken by Mike Zimmer, Kenmare Bowbells. 4:20 to play in this one. Royals up.
You're in the Minot area and looking for a rental? Start here. I just moved and had no idea where to begin, but then I found Creative Property Management. They've got the most listings in town, apartments, townhomes, even single-family homes. They made it easy, helped me find a place that felt like home, and their 24/7 maintenance means no stress. Whether you're new to the area or just ready for a change, book a tour with CPM today.
Why have so many people made Dakota Square Arco their favorite convenience store?
It could be the quality of the Arco fuel, the great selection of snacks, drinks, and convenience items, the amazing touchless car wash, including their monthly car wash club, the clean restrooms, or the free air. Most of all, it's the warm, friendly customer service. See for yourself at Dakota Square Arco, 1520 24th Avenue Southwest in Minot.
Tonight's game here on PSP Network, brought to you in part by the Aggie Foundation. A big thank you to them. We're one of our sponsors of our Player Performance of the Week. You can find out about their charitable work at aggiefoundation.com. Also, thanks goes out to BNC Bank, as well as Ryan Family Dealerships, all sponsors, along with Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Thank you to all of them. Anna Peterson will inbound for the Honkers right in front of her bench. Try to get it into Mao, but stolen away by Riley Rutledge. Rutledge, the junior, this last spring made a verbal commitment to North Dakota State. Gunville's three off the mark this time, and here comes the Kenmare Bullbells. 4 minutes to go, and down by 15. Mao leaves it to Peterson. She'll cut to the near wing. Anna trying to feed Offworth at the high post, but tipped away by Maya Rao, who came in on the help defense. And good news for the Royals, Scotty Beck back into the lineup as Gunville will get a rest. Back a couple minutes ago, went off in pain holding her abdomen, but looks to be okay now. Peterson dribbles near side, picked up by Beck defensively, gives off to Offworth. Back to Peterson, 6 on the shot clock. Underneath the bucket. Tough angle shot, no good there for Offworth. And here comes the Royals. Abby Mickelson with the fast break layup. 5 for Abby on the night. And lead up to 17 now. And a steal by Maya Rao. Bumped as she goes down the lane. And Maya will head back to the ServPro free throw line here with 3:09 to go in the game. Second foul on Kylie Offworth. Third of the quarter on Kenmare Bullbells. Rao and several of these Royal players, of course, missing the first days of basketball practice, because they were on the volleyball team. Was participating in the state tournament this year. Making the second, Maya will check out. Bree Rose back into the lineup. And lead at 18, the largest of the night right now for South Prairie-Max. 3 minutes to go. Offworth, long two from the top, off the rim. Rose collects another rebound. Rutledge back to Rose, running the floor, down the lane, missed the layup though. Taya Offworth there to collect the honker rebound. Mao with the pull-up, and that one missed. Royals on the run, Beck, and give the assist to Talbot. Beck gets the bucket. 18 for her tonight, equaling her output last night in Carrington. Scotty Beck signing a letter of intent, playing next year at Minot State for the Beavers. Taya Offworth gets the feed. Nice spin move for Taya. She'll put it up and in. Dozen for her on the night. As we approach 2 minutes remaining in this one. Rutledge, the lob to Rose, blocked underneath by Offworth. Kenna got a fingertip on it, and here come her honkers. Peterson, hard drive, near side against Beck, missed it. Mickelson rebound, and then poked away by Peterson from behind. And then as she was trying to get an outlet, she rolled over, and that's a traveling violation. It'll be a turnover for Kenmare Bullbells. Head coach Corey McIver with a minute 45 and an 18-point lead will send in the subs. Kinley Schilla into the lineup, number 34, 6'2 sophomore. Gunville with the ball. To the near side, the pass. Madison Seiss with it now, number 22. She's a sophomore. Reagan Trudell, number 10, with the ball, a sophomore as well. Seiss to Schilla. A lob down low to Maya Gunville. Overhead, out of bounds. Rao into the game as well. And now Gunville will check out as Brielle Hillestead, the 5'7" junior, number 11, into the lineup, which will mean everybody has gotten some playing time tonight except for Bailey McQueen, who will come to the scorer's table now. Peterson for the Honkers. The lob down to Alforth. Taya back to Anna Peterson. Miller can't find an opening. Alforth with it. Down to 8 on the shot clock. Long 2 for Peterson. Good at the top of the key for Anna. 48 seconds to go, and timeout will be taken so that the final sub can get in. Queen will get some playing time here. The last seconds to tick off the clock. Trudell with it, dribbling on the wing. Now gives it off to Seiss. Schilla near corner. Back to Trudell. 10 on the shot clock. Seiss tried to lob it inside, but it got tipped and stolen away by the Honkers. Near side, long 3, rattles around, drops out. Tipped out of bounds with just under 10 seconds to go. Last touch by the Honkers. Trudell with it as the final seconds tick away. She'll hand off to Hillestead. Horn will sound in the background. The final score tonight here in Kenmare. The South Prairie-Max Royals 59. The Kenmare Bowbells Honkers 43. Our postgame coming up next here on PSP Network.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Our stylists are trained to understand the nuances of cutting men's hair. Less pomp, more adore, huh, Brittany?
Square face, wavy hair.
Mid-fade with a textured top. Finish it off with a hard part and taper that neckline, coach.
Cowlick, what's the move? It's not just all about hard work here.
Hit all. 7, pressure, points, yeah.
It takes expertise to be a sport clip stylist.
Here?
That's the spot. Right there, huh?
Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of Finra and Civic. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
At Shots Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
Not everyone starts their day at the same time or in the same way. But no matter when or how, Ferendry Electric Cooperative is there to help power every moment of it in countless ways. Because whenever it starts, one thing is certain: we never stop. Ferendry Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Every football fan has their Sunday routine. Maybe it's setting your lineup, firing up the grill, or claiming your spot on the couch. But the center of every Sunday is the drive. The morning drive home before kickoff. The drive to your buddy's watch party. Wherever you're headed, we can take you there.
Hey, welcome back to Kenmare and our planning team financial advisor, Shots Crossroads postgame report here on PSP Network. Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farmer business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. You can learn more online at planningteam.com. Planning Team Financial Advisors, helping clients work toward financial freedom. And Shots Crossroads, your post-game headquarters. You can order online at shotscrossroads.com or stop in and get filled up on their delicious menu. And team buses of any size are always welcome at Shots. Well, it winds up a 16-point win tonight for South Prairie-Max at 59-43 here on our BNC Bank scoreboard. And let's take a look at the individual scoring here on the ball game for tonight. We'll start off with the victorious South Prairie-Max Royals. And leading them in the scoring column tonight was Scotty Beck. She had 18 in the loss to Carrington last night, and she winds up with 18 again tonight in a victory here in Kenmare. Also in double figures, Riley Rutledge, 12 points for her tonight, including 3 made threes. Congratulations to Riley as well, as that first made 3 back in the first quarter put her over 1,000 career points, as she'll move onward and upward from there here, playing in her junior year. Just shy of the double figure mark was Macy Talbot, 8 points on the night for her. Bree Rose contributes 8 points as well. Abby Mickelson scores 5, Maya Rao with 5, and Maya Gunville had 3 points for their total of 59. Meanwhile, for the Kenmare Bull Bells Honkers, leading them on the night was Taya Offworth, the 6-foot senior, with a total of 14 points. She would be the only honker that would score in double figures tonight. Also scoring for them was 6 points by McKenna Mao. 6 points for Kenna Offworth. 4 points contributed by Anna Peterson tonight. 3 points for Natasha Breckus on a made 3 back in the first quarter. Riley Hedberg hit a made 3 in the third quarter for her only points of the night. Micaiah Jensen also with a made 3, hers in the second period for her only points on the night. Quarter scores, it was 17-11 in favor of the Royals after the first. Honkers would outscore the Royals by a point in the second period, 13-12, so our halftime score 29-24 in favor of South Prairie-Max. Third period, Royals win that battle 19-13 and led 48-37 at the end of 3 periods. Here in the final period, 11 put up on the board by the Royals, 6 scored by the Honkers. And again, 59-43 is our final score. We had 3 ties in that first quarter at 2, 4, and 6. The only lead for the Honkers was 2 points at 4-2 early on in the game. Otherwise, the Royals led from there on, leading by as many as 18 points on the night, as they led at 57-39. Time for our Sport Clip MVP of the game, and the naming of our Sport Clip MVP of the game goes to Scotty Beck of the South Prairie-Max Royals. Congratulations to Scotty. Again, a solid effort by her tonight. She jumped out to score 7 points in that first quarter, had a couple free throws made, made a 2, made a 3. Only 2 points for her in the second period, so she had 9 at halftime, but then the big quarter for her would come once again in the third. 7 more points scored in that period with a couple made buckets, including another 3. And then 2 points in the final period here for her total of 18 on the night. And again, in that final period left there, kind of doubled over, looked like she got maybe hit in the gut, but came back later on and no worse for the wear. Looks to be okay, and good news for the Royals. Scotty Beck, your Sport Clip MVP of the game. Sport Clip is home with the MVP haircut experience. Nothing comes close to making you feel like an MVP quite like the MVP experience at Sport Clips. Sport Clips, check in with a hairstylist at sportclips.com. And our move of the game is brought to you by Magic City Home Leisure. Time to bring a spa into your home. You can stop at Magic City Home Leisure on South Broadway and find a massive inventory and a next-level sales team. They'll help you find the perfect spa or sauna or game for your rec room at Magic City Home Leisure on South Broadway in Minot. The move of the game, we're given to Riley Rutledge of the Royals, again surpassing 1,000 career points tonight as a junior with that first made bucket tonight, that 3. She was 2 points away coming into tonight, and with that 3, her first bucket went over 1,000. Congratulations to Riley Rutledge. The move of the game brought to you by Magic City Home Leisure. That should wrap things up here tonight at Kenmare High School. We say a big thank you to Chad Olson on camera and to all of our sponsors that you heard from and saw throughout the night. We appreciate all of their support so that we can promote these local athletes. And don't forget to like us, to follow us on all of our social media and YouTube and at the website to make sure you can keep up to date on all that's happening throughout the winter sports season now at PSP Network. PSP.network. You'll find us online. I'm Jonas Nelson, thanking you for joining us here on this Tuesday night. Again, the Royals come to town and pick up a victory as they improve to 1-1 on the year. Honkers fall to 0-1. 59-43 is our final in favor of South Prairie-Max. Have a great evening.
The PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
In the the Minot area and looking for a rental, start here. I just moved and had no idea where to begin, but then I found Creative Property Management. They've got the most listings in town, apartments, townhomes, even single-family homes. They made it easy, helped me find a place that felt like home, and their 24/7 maintenance means no stress. Whether you're new to the area or just ready for a change, book a tour with CPM today.